Hey guys, I'm back for Number Corner. Do you guys remember what month we're in? We are in November. Let's sing the November song. Are you ready? Leaves are falling, winter's calling. We are thankful for our friends. November. It's November once again. So we are in the month of November. Do you know what day of the week it is? It is Tuesday. Let's sing our days of the week. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Woohoo! Okay, so our day of the week is Tuesday. Our month is November. And it is the 24th day in November. This is the 24th day. Mirror words. Today is Tuesday, November 24th, 2020. Very good. And we write 11 for November because it's the 11th month. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November. It's the 11th month. We write 24 because it's the 24th day. Ooh. And then we write 20 because it's 2020. That's the year. So we have month, day, year. Sorry, something fell and it made me jump. Okay, so let's take a look at our calendar for this month and all the shapes that we've had. We're not going to talk about every single day, but I do want to review some of the shapes, okay? Do you remember what shape this is? It has 4 sides. All 4 sides are the same or equal. And the corners are, some of you remembered, the corners are called right angles. They make that perfect corner. One side goes straight across, one side goes straight up and down, and they meet in that perfect corner. So it has 4 of those perfect corners. Do you remember who this is? Square. Do you see any other squares up here? Yeah, there's a square. Can you find any more? There's a square. Good job. Yeah, so we found at least 3 squares up here. That's pretty cool. All right, do you remember who this is? Looks like a box. Do you remember what its name is? Cube. Say cube. Cube, 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 cube. Say cube. Cube, cube. Say it again. Cube, say it again. Cube, it's a cube, it's a cube, cube, cube. Now, when we looked at the square, it was flat. Let me see if I can find my square back here. Oopsie. There he is. So here he is. He's flat. Flat. Do you remember what we call shapes that are flat? 2D means flat. Say it with me. 2D means flat. So our square was flat, but take a look at my box. Is it flat? No. So what do we call it? Instead of 2D, it's 3D or solid. So our cube is 3D. Say 3D. Do you remember what 3D is short for? It's the 3 dimensions that we can measure. We can measure height, width, depth. Say it with me. 3D has height, width, depth. 3D has height, width, depth. 2D only has height and width. There's no depth. Only 2. Okay, so do you see any other cubes up here? There was the box. Very good. Yeah, look, there's another cube right there. So we had 3 cubes this month. Okay, then we had this shape right here. Do you remember who this is? No corners, no vertices, no straight sides. Circle. Now, a circle is also flat. So that means it's 2D. 2D means flat. So we have a flat circle here, a 2D circle. Do you see any other circles up there? Yeah, there was one here. Do you see any more? Yes, the clock was a circle. Do you see any other circles? Oh, there's an orange one. Any other circles? Did you see the pizza? Yeah. I still see one more circle. Do you see it? Yeah, there's a little purple circle down there. Great job. Then we have this shape right here that looks like a ball. Anybody remember what I called this? sphere. Can you say sphere? Say it again. Sphere. Say it again. Sphere. Again. Sphere. One more time. Sphere. Now, does this sphere look flat to you? No, it's not flat. It rolls around in my hand. So it's not 2D because it's not flat. So it's 3D. It has height, it has width, and it has depth. So spheres are 3D, three-dimensional. We found this sphere. Do you see any other spheres? The basketball is a sphere. Do you see any other spheres? Yeah, there was another wooden sphere down here. Good, so I see 3 spheres. Then we had this shape. It had 4 sides. It had right angles, those perfect corners. Yeah. It's flat. What's that word for flat? 2D means flat. 2D means flat. So it was flat. It's a 2D shape. It has 4 sides, those perfect corners, and 2 are short, 2 are long. 2 short, 2 long. That's a rectangle. Very good. So we had a rectangle. Did you see any other rectangles up here? The $5 bill is a rectangle. Do you see any other ones? Yes, there's a black rectangle right there. Very good. Okay, now let's see what else we have. I'm going to scoot you up so maybe you can see even better. After the rectangle, we had this shape right here, and it looks like a can. Do you remember what I called this? This was a hard name. Cylinder. It's a cylinder. Can you say cylinder? Cylinder. Cylinder. Say it again. Cylinder. Again. Cylinder. One more time. Cylinder. Now, does this look flat? No, a cylinder is not flat. It sticks out. It can even roll. So this would be 3D. It has height, it has width, it has depth. Cylinders are 3-dimensional. Now, do you see any other cylinders up here? The roll of pennies is a cylinder. Great job. Do you see any other cylinders? Oh, there's a cylinder turned over on its side. Very good. Then we had another circle. Then we had this guy right here. Do you remember who this is? This is the one that's the easiest to remember. Because what does he look like? He looks like an ice cream cone. He's a cone. Now, does this guy look flat? No, he has a flat face. He's flat right here, but he sticks out. So he's not 2D, because look, not flat. So he's 3D. He has height, he has width, and he has depth. This is a cone, like an ice cream cone. Do you see any other cones up there? The party hat. Do you see any other cones? Today's shape is a cone. It's a cone turned over on its side like this. Do you remember what shape I rolled up into a cone last time? I took a circle, cut a little slit in it, and made it into a cone. Ta-da! Cone. All right. Did we talk about every shape that's up here? I think we did. Yeah, we've been through all the shapes. So remember, shapes that are flat, 2D means flat. Shapes that aren't flat, shapes that stick out, those are called 3D because they have 3 dimensions. They have height, they have width, and they have depth. Okay, so let's move on from our shapes. I'm going to bring you back up again. Remember what we've been collecting this month? Popsicle sticks. So today we're going to see how many popsicle sticks we collected. Let's look first at week 1. I'm going to use this 10 frame that we have up here to try to figure out how many we have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 up there. Now, my 10 frame is full, but I still have more that I want to put in there. What could I do with my 10 to help me remember that it's 10, but to clear out my 10 frame? Think about what we do with our straws. Once we get 10, what do we normally do with them? I'm going to bring it up just a little. We bundle them up. So I'm going to take this group of 10. And I've got a rubber band here. I'm going to take this rubber band. I'm going to bundle it. That way we know this is a group of 10. So we have 10 here. I'm just going to hang it up here on this hook. So we have a bundle of 10. Now I'm going to put the rest into the 10 frame. So there's one and another one. Another one. Okay, so how many do you see in the 10 frame right now? There's 6. There's 5 and one more, so that's 6. So we have 10 and 6. 10 and 6. Does anybody know what number is made of 10 and 6? Wait a second. We know that one group of 10 is called 1, 10. That's a teen. 1, 10. That's a teen. So we have a teen. Which teen would be 10 and 6? 16. We have 16. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to write that we have 16 for week 1. All right, now let's figure out how many we have for week 2. So week 1 we had 16. Do you think we had more or less for the week 2? All right, let's find out. Put that in there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, my 10 frame's full. What could I do to help me remember that that's 10, but then move them out of the way? Bundle up and move on. So we're going to take these 10, and we're going to make a bundle. That way we know there's 10 here. So here's my 10. Oops, dropped my rubber band. Let's bundle them up so we know this is a group of 10. So I'm going to hang my 10 over here. And then let's put these up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is not wanting to stay. Let's use a different one. Here we go. Okay, so I see that we have one group of 10. And then we have 5 extras. Any ideas what a group of 10 and 5 extras would be? Let's see, one group of 10. 1, 10, that's a teen. 1, 10, that's a teen. Which teen would be 10 and 5? Which teen would be made of 10 and 5? 10 and 5. Which teen would be 10 and 5? Anybody know? 15. 15 is made of 10 and 5. So, we had 15 for week 2. I'm going to write that on here. Then we have a really big challenge. I want to figure out how many we collected all together. So I want to put 15 and 16 together. Whoa, that's a big undertaking. Do you think we can do 15 plus 16? That's a big deal. 15 plus 16. Let's think about this. What's 15 made out of? This is actually 10. This is actually 5. And what's 16 made out of? 10 and 6. So we just broke the numbers apart. Remember, 15 was a group of 10 and 5. 16 was a group of 10 and 6. So, look at this. I have 2 groups of 10. Let's go ahead and put those 2 groups of 10 together. This 10 and this 10. Let's bring them together. You guys remember what 2 groups of 10 is? 20. So we already have 20. Now we need to put this 5 and this 6 together. So let's move these up here. Putting the 5 and the 6 together. Oh no! I ran out of room. What happened when I put 5 and 6 together? It made a whole nother 10. So let's take these, oopsie, and let's group them into 10. So now we have 3 groups of 10 and 1 extra. So when we put 5 and 6 together, it made a group of 10 and 1 extra. So now we have 2 groups of 10 and 1 group of 10. 2 groups of 10 and 1 group of 10 would be 3 groups of 10, so that's 30. Then we also have this 1. Anybody think they know how many sticks we have? 30 and 1 make 31. 3 groups of 10 and 1 extra is 31. We collected 31 this week. Whoa, that was a lot of hardcore thinking today. Thanks for sticking with me. That was brilliance right there, and I'm so excited we got through that today. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Miss you bunches.